YouTubers, V the Amazing Greek here. We're continuing with our Essential Zombie Gear series for the month of May. And this episode, obviously, we're going to be talking about backpacks. Backpacks are a great way to carry things. They don't hinder your movement a lot. You get the right one. Good shoulder straps, padded, so you don't want thin spaghetti little straps. They're going to dig into you when you put a little weight load into them. If you can, get one with a waist snap to help it stop from bouncing around. And recently, using one of my new backpacks at the Renaissance Fair, I found that the chest strap that holds it together also reduces a lot of the fatigue. They're very good. We're going to cover a couple of different ones, give you an idea of what you might need and how to use it. This is a very small little backpack. This is like what the kids wear going to the mall and stuff, you know, carry a few things in there. This isn't what you want. This is much too small to carry much gear at all. The straps very thin, no padding to them at all. There's a couple good little pockets, things like that. If I had this bag, this is actually something I would strap on to the back of my other bag if this was a kit, maybe a medical kit or something like that. If I had a group of people I had to take care of, this pack strapped onto an actual good backpack, then I would have that gear always accessible, you know, I could take on and off. This right here is your typical school backpack. I've had this backpack for about 10 years. I've had to do a couple restitchings where the zippers have worn out from where I've carried so much in it. This is okay. I mean, if you got nothing else, you can put a lot of stuff in here. I've carried a lot of stuff, but again, not much padding here on your shoulder straps. It has no latch across the chest area, which that's easy to fix. I have tons of buckles and things like that to modify, and my intention is to do that. Has no waist type strap, so it could potentially bounce around a lot as you're moving. Not a bad backpack though. This typically, you got your one large area you dump stuff in, have a small pocket on the outside, small little items. Then you get another outside pocket, maybe for more frequently used things, mats, things like that. This has where you can somewhat strap it down, you know, get stuff in there, strap it, cinch it down so things ain't jiggling, making noise. And again, one more pocket to put things. Like I said, I've used this backpack for about 10 years now. Good backpack. I like it for what I use it for, just traveling to and from work, going places. Now this one, this is typically what most of you are going to want. This I got at a military surplus store. It was brand new, and it is the new style. Has the straps and clasps for the new style military stuff called the mole gear. I think it's M-O-L-L-E. And what that allows for, first of all, this backpack costs, I think, $45. They have a more expensive version, it's like 90 bucks, but I'm not paying that much for it. This backpack can expand and hold a crap load of gear. You can put a lot of stuff in here, or as little as you need to. And the good thing is, once you have it, you can cinch this thing down and nothing's going to jiggle, nothing's going to rattle and give away your location. You can stealth mode in it. It's a really good backpack. I like the fact that, like here again, you can just cinch everything down. You could put a bedroll across here if you had to, if you were carrying one. It has a lot of pockets. Now the good thing about the mole gear is, as I was saying, if you wanted to strap other pouches and bags to it, it's not a problem. It accepts the old Alice style clips. This is, you know, from the Vietnam on to 80s, 90s. This is what we were using in the military when I was in the 90s, the first Gulf War. And what you can do, little pouches, say, oh, I'm going to have my fire starting kit in here. This stuff can just strap right on to this. Where is it? Right here. It's got these little sewn in places like this, see, that you can put these clips and then expand your capacity to carry. There we go. So now I've got my bag. Yeah, it doesn't match. We're not going for a fashion show. We're trying to survive the fucking apocalypse here, okay? They sell these in black, olive, drab, camo. You can attach things all over the place. It's got the side mounts here. You could actually, on my other backpack, typically when I go out in the woods, I strap a machete there, and I have it right there for easy access to a brush, or in our situation, if we want to kill something. Here's the new mole style gear. It doesn't use the metal clips. They use a lot of Velcro and snaps. And then again, you can feed this pouch into here, and you've just expanded your carrying capacity or making accessibility to frequently used items. There you go. This one's a little loose. I could have gone down to the second one, made it tighter. I'm just trying to give you a quick overview here. So, you can expand your carrying capacity and accessibility to gear. This one is a good bag. Like I said, it cost me about $45. I've never spent that much on one, but I like the bag. It's padded, and it was great. I carried it around for 6.5 hours the other day, like I didn't even have it on. Good padding, so any gear you have in here, anything that's a little rugged, you're not going to feel it. It's got adjustable belt strap, quick disconnect. The straps here are typical of the Army style. They're fully adjustable on the top, so you can set it to where it's comfortable for you. Some people, when they carry the backpacks, the younger kids, they kind of let these things hang down low, you know, so somebody might like that. You can have it carry up high, depends how you want to set it. And also, another thing like here, this has the chest strap, so that you can, again, reduce bounce. And you just walking with this thing. I mean, I don't even feel this right now on my shoulders because the chest strap pulls it in. You know, I take this off, then I feel it a little bit here. You want to give your back a rest, just put this thing on, cinch it up. Now I don't feel it on my shoulders. It's riding, pulled against me. Awesome backpack. It's worth the money. A lot of carrying capacity here. I mean, you got small pouch here. You've got a pocket here. Mat storage here. Papers, any important papers, documents. Got a couple places in there to put them. Has another pouch on the outside. Even more little pockets in here. Pens, paper pads, things like that you want to put. Then we have our main carrying area here. It's a good size area. Like I said, this expands. This is about 4 to 5 inches wide right there. Again, you got a document pouch. You have a pouch in here that you can put secure things. Now, a backpack is not typically how you're going to want to carry your ammo. One, it'll make it hard to get to. Two, it'll be a lot of weight on you. Something like that, you're going to want some load-bearing equipment, LBE, things like that. I'll cover that in the next video here in a few minutes. Alright, so this is typically what most people are going to carry. Somebody like me, this will be a primary bag. If I'm going with other people, I have a team. This, I can carry my gear, maybe some group items, but here, the next step up. This is a medium-sized rucksack. You can get these at military surplus stores. You can order them online. The best thing is to get them at a store. You want to make sure that all your zippers work, all your snaps work. You don't have any that are broken. So like this one I need to replace, but I have the kit to do that. These are very good bags. They're somewhat water resistant. The rain will roll off. The only thing is, with these bags, and this is the medium one, you have 3 large pouches on the outside that you can stow gear in, and then you have 1 large pouch in here. So, if you're going to put things in this bag, it's a good idea to sub-contain them. Not so much in plastic containers, the little cinch sacks, you know, something cloth, plastic, waterproof bags, and kind of label that so that when you're going in here, like, where the hell's my shirts? Where's, you know, my extra socks, things like that. You don't want to be digging. You pull out, you know, color-coded, however you want to do it. You got a bag. Inside, I know that my food prep gear's here. Subdivided into your clothing, you know, things like that. These, again, when you buy this, typically you have to buy the straps separate, but This will hold a lot of shit. Again, you can adjust here how you want it to ride. These do not come with a chest strap. They don't have the chest snap. That's something that I need to get on and modify. And again, this does not come with a belt strap. That's something that might have to be modified and put in yourself. Now these backpacks, all that I've shown you, do not have a frame. They're frameless style. Now this one right here, you can get a frame. Sorry, I wasn't prepared there. When you get the frame that this mounts on the outside to like that, what that'll do is it'll give you a space so that your back perspiration doesn't build up. It makes it a little cooler. It also comes, when you get that, it has the back pad and the strap that goes around the waist. So that'll help it ride up higher. You won't feel the fatigue on your shoulders. You can carry a lot more. And when you have the frame, you can start strapping shit all over this bag, carrying a lot heavier gear. Me, for a tactical situation, I would take no frame because I can kind of maneuver a little bit better. The frame, I would be fearful that it get kind of caught on things. You know, you throw it down, you make a clinging sound. You don't want to give away your position. So that's a basic on the backpacks. It's a matter of choice and style, but you want to have something sturdy. You want to have something very durable, that's tough. You know, you don't have to worry about tossing it in the back of your car and leaving it there. It'll hold your gear. So my personal favorites, these two right here. They'll carry the most. They're very sturdy. They have a lot of options, and they're good for the money. Like I said, this was about $45. I think I got this maybe for $30, and typically at the surplus stores, these straps are $5 to $8 a piece. But it's good they sell them separate, so you can check them, make sure the quick releases on them work. When you evacuate your bag, get your bag off if you have to in an emergency, they have the quick releases here. You just pull the string and the whole thing just is loose. You can toss that thing if you have to. So that's just a quick cover on that, and thank you for joining me. Get yourself prepared, and thank you for watching.